It's back to business for the US after yesterday's Labour Day holiday in what is a big week for Bernanke and his taper team. I'm Monica Gibson and today I'm joined down the line by Alexandra Estiot. So Alexandra, after another mixed bag of data for the US today, with market manufacturing PMI missing expectations, but ISM posting strong gains. What do you make of these readings?
Well, it seems that the manufacturing confidence globally is improving because in Europe as well we had quite strong data, especially in Southern Europe. So the fact that it is improving in the US is more likely to turn into something real, a real acceleration in output. The thing is that since the US economy has been emerging from the recession of 2009, we had a lot of this kind of mini cycles. We had a lot of data confirming that we had an acceleration, but finally it ended up decelerating. So it's hard to know whether this improvement is the real one or just a small and temporary one like we had before.
We also have the construction data and Beige Book report tomorrow, but how much of this data is already priced into the market?
I would say that we won't have any surprises from those data. Construction data will probably confirm that we have a little bit of a slowdown in the residential market. It's not cause for concern because even if it's slowing down, it's still very solid. And the question is going to be about non-residential, since it's been really difficult to read the data. And but lately it appears that business are still not that confident into expanding capacities. So this is the only question about the data. As for the Beige Book, it's going to be the way the Fed analyzes the data we have had. So the way it is put matters. If the focus is on the good news, this means that some good reports will be presented to FOMC members, and but if the slowdown in a few sectors is the focus, it means that they will read the data as with a more negative stance.
Some analysts believe a good data week, in particular the unemployment report, gifts Bernanke tapering on a silver plate. If not, then a taper is going to be viewed from the financial risk point of view. Which side of the fence do you sit on?
Well, for the next labour market report to markedly change the market view, it would have to be either really disappointing or really surprising on the upside. And the most likely scenario is that we're going to get something in the middle. So the people thinking that tapering is going to be announced in September won't change their mind, and the one expecting it to be announced later in the year won't change their mind. Our view was that December is a better time to announce the tapering for a lot of different reasons. The main one is that over the next few weeks, President Obama is very likely to announce who will be succeeding Bernanke, and the successor of Bernanke will be the one who will have to implement the new policy. So maybe it's better to wait until his nomination before giving a new stance to the monetary policy. And additionally, the fact that we still have a lot of uncertainties about the outlook in the U.S. economy makes it more likely for the Fed to wait and see. Because even if we have the job creation accelerating since the beginning of the year, the reality is that the employment ratio remains really low in the US. The Fed managed to stabilize it, but we still don't have a strong recovery on that point. And since the mandate about ensuring full employment is the main focus currently at the Fed, since we don't have any inflationary pressure, all this makes it more likely for them to wait a little bit more.
The uncertainty has meant we haven't seen as strong a greenback as some were expecting so far. But what is your outlook for the euro-dollar moving forward?
It's going to depend a lot of monetary policy, and because the euro-dollar moves a lot with expectations of monetary policy. Since for the moment in Europe we think, and everybody agrees with that the ECB won't do anything. Monetary policy in Europe will stay exactly the same for the foreseeable future. So the focus is on the Fed. And the problem is that financial markets have been had difficulties reading the Fed, because FOMC members have been trying to focus on the fact that even tapering, even ending QE3 wouldn't be like raising interest rates. It's just providing a little bit less of accommodation. It's no tightening. But the financial markets don't get that, and there is a probability that when the Fed announces the tapering, everybody is going to expect the first hike to be sooner than later. So this is another reason why we do expect the Fed to wait, because following the latest FOMC, the interest rates on the yield on treasuries have been skyrocketing. We gained 100 basis points quite rapidly, and we certainly don't want to see that happen again.
Alexandra, thank you so much for your insights today. Well, viewers, the Dukascopy TV team has plenty more to bring you before Friday's all-important NFPs, so please do keep clicking back to the website. Goodbye for now.